Right, well I'm now about to go around the island and have a look at what happened sort of after the tsunami and try and find out what went on. But this here is the only building left here of the Charlie Beach Resort. When I was here, this was always here just as a hotel rooms as a supplement to their bungalows, and now it's their only source of income because they're not allowed to rebuild the bungalows just yet. But if we have a look over here, we can see that there's pretty much nothing towards until the beach, and there's still some development going on here. It looks like they've got some permission to develop some multi-story buildings, but let's go and have a look. Those trees in the background, I remember those. There's a few now as opposed to what they used to be. There used to be a path right down by those palm trees, and I'm going to go in search of it. All of the space here used to be covered with bungalows. As you can see now, it's just a sort of rubble of sand. Looks like they've dropped sand here for rebuilding. No bungalows though. We can see some multi-story buildings going up there as part of a new development. I'm guessing that permissions have changed, because I know that Phi Phi beforehand, before we got here in March 2004, they were very tight and strict about multi-story development. But I guess now that the island is, I'm seeing that as popular as it is with tourists, that maybe they haven't got an option, and to get more tourists, and they're going to be building up. I'm standing at pretty much where the path that Nick and I used to come along used to be, just down these palm trees coming down here, probably another 20-30 meters along. Used to be the path, but it looks like there's these little temporary sort of huts for the workers to develop, and in fact you can hear some in the background, and if I zoom in we can probably see some people there, some people over there, and if you look, and there's a whole, this side of the island is devastated. This was the side that I've just been speaking to an old lady that's been telling me what happened. She in fact went up to this mountain up over here, well, hill, and she was there for 2 days. The water was just bound down here, and she was explaining to me how where the reception desk was, where I'm pointing now, used to be the reception desk for the Charlie Beach Resort. On the beach now, but I don't know if I quite believe this. I think that is in fact the very beach hut that Nick bought his first beer when we on this side of the island. I've got a picture of it. I certainly remember this tree. But here we go. This is the beach now. It looks quite empty because there used to be a row of, like a borderline from here coming down. Don't quite agree with these umbrellas, but there's no border, as you can see now. It just kind of merges in. Earlier on today, this turquoise green really came out nice. Quite unbelievable. This is exactly the same bar, and it's still here. I don't know if it's a new bar, but it's shaped exactly the same way, and I can't believe it. Even the same type of chairs almost are here. It's like they've tried to bring it back to how it was. Oh, well, I've had a beer in our favourite bar. This was the favourite bar that Nick and I had back in March 2004. The sea's not as bright now because it's come a bit overcast. Hopefully I'll get some good shots tomorrow. Even the beach furniture. Amazing. I love that ambience, just a little bit of music in the background, the waves. And there are a couple of birds that go tweet every now and again. In amongst these palm trees, I've remembered now that it was a Phi Phi pavilion. It looks like they've started to be able to rebuild their bungalows, and they look almost exactly like they they did. So it's definitely like sort of rebuilding the way it was, from what I can see so far. Phi Phi pavilions used to come also down here, but as you can see there's pretty much nothing here. Of course there's those in the distance. I can't remember what that resort's name was. Maybe it's the monsoon season, but certainly first impressions are that they're not keeping the beaches clean as they used to on this side. Hard to believe that there used to be bungalows thriving with nice little bushes, trees, pathways, just empty land now. And a telling sign that these trees don't have any tops, so I guess they're dead. These palm trees also, no tops. Looks like they're being cut off to be safe as opposed to falling over. Together with the Charlie Beach Resort, there was a more posh place called Phi Phi Princess, which is part of the same company. And this is now Phi Phi Princess. Looks like they've done away with the name Charlie Beach Resort and just renaming everything to be Phi Phi Princess. Well, we're at the point now where Nick and I used to walk up this little path. It looks quite bare now. It never used to look this bare, but there's the Phi Phi Hotel, and I'll just zoom in where Nick and I had rooms. There used to be some bars and stuff down here. Let's go and have a look what's happened. There used to be a whole lot of buildings over here. Looks like some more sand there for rebuilding.